Yo, what's up, guys? Gold here. Got another my weekly trials highlight videos here for you. It's from Widow's Court this past weekend. Not a big fan of this map. I find that it plays very passive, and you find a lot of teams that kind of hard scope and sit back. But so this first team playing up against, they were all three shotguns. So you see that first guy rushing me with a shotgun there right off the bat. I pulse him down and get the hot throwing knife to the forehead. His teammate pushes me, and I pulse him down. We're getting call-outs from my teammate. This last guy is low street, but I know he's got a shotgun, and I don't really have anything that can push him all that effectively. So, I put this swarm nade there to stop him from pushing up that way. Missed the snipe opportunity there. This guy, I know he's just going to be sitting back there trying to hope that one of us pushes for the revive so he can shotgun us. I'm not going to give him the satisfaction. And, we see that he's pushing up here. My teammate gets a shot on him, and then I finish him off with the body shot for the wrecking ball. Here's a nice, sick little 1v3 clip. I get the first kill there with a nice jump shot. See them pushing the zone, drop the lightning nade, and kill both of them. And you can see the zone was at about 80-90% complete there. So it was a pretty clutch play there on my part. This team had been kind of hanging out in the church courtyard, so I knew they were going to be there again. I went around to the right side. I got the quick headshot on that guy as he was turning to adjust to me being there. I know my teammates got shots in this other guy, so I put an Axion bolt over there, and that finishes him off. And I see this third guy challenging out of the church door, so I go ahead and get the couple shots on him there. I know this other guy's got a self-res beforehand, so I'm ready. I'm already in movement when he pops that thing. So I'm able to get there and drop the Nova Bomb on him before he's able to turn the round around. So this clip, we're pushing in on this team. Couple shotgunners again. They're over on the right side of the map there, and they end up taking down my buddy Littlefoot. I'm able to push in and mop up both of them, get the double melee on the Titan there. And we know this other guy is over on the heavy side of the map, the courtyard heavy side. We're not sure exactly where, so I'm going to just rotate around and grab some heavy or some special real quick, because you can never have enough special ammo in these early rounds. My teammate's calling out that he's up in apartments, and he ends up getting sniped by that guy. It challenged a little too hard and gets sniped. Again, calling out that he's pushing me up on this top side. I know Littlefoot got a couple shots on him, so I'm able to just throw an Axion bolt in there and finish him off. Here we are again, pushing this right side of the map. Another team that like to play over there. I get two pretty crispy snipes right off the bat. This last guy's weak because my Axion bolt hit him, and I whiffed that snipe there. All I had to do was hit a body shot, but I missed it. We know he's still hanging out in that building back there. He's not really trying to push anywhere differently, but he pushes out a little bit down, gets exposed while he's trying to fight off one of my teammates, and I'm able to clean him up with the Mida. We're down 4-2 against this team. I can't remember how this one actually turned out as far as the game goes, but they're just completely focused on the top of those stairs there, as teams often are. So I'm just able to rotate around here. I know this guy's weak, but I know he's not moving anywhere as well, because he's stuck between my line of sight and my teammate's line of sight. So I'm able to put that lightning nade there, and I end up cleaning him up there. This guy had been hitting some really nice jump snipes on me all day, so I was kind of careful with him. But I'm able to Mida him down before he's able to montage me there. We got another standoff. It's the first round of the game. Kind of turns into a nice 1v3 situation for me here. I take that one guy out, but I end up getting pushed by the other two there. I've got to rotate around. I know this. I end up getting one kill as this guy tries to cut me off. He lands right into my swarm nade. And here I'm using claw, so I'm able to get that revive while aiming and while putting shots on that other guy. I double body him for the kill, and then we chase down this warlock. He surprises my teammate, turns back around and shotties him. But I'm backing up constantly, and I am able to Mida him down for the kill. And so here, this Titan had been pushing this building every single time so far. Hadn't worked for him yet, but you know, hey, persistence is key, I guess. I know this guy is down below me, so I'm just gonna drop down and put a throwing knife in his forehead. And then I know Nate's over on the other side of the map, and he's in trouble. He's getting pushed by this last guy. But the last guy ends up booking it and getting away. He's up towards our top side heavy. And so I just chase him down. I've got the Bones of E out and Mida on, which makes me incredibly fast as a hunter. So I'm able to come in there and mop that guy up. Here's the next round of the same game, actually. You can see it kind of flows together pretty well there. So I rotate over to this left side. We're up 3-0. I can be a little bit aggressive here. Again, I know they aren't really the most attentive team, so I just push up through in this apartment building, and I'm able to Mida one down, get the other guy weak. His teammate pushes up, I Mida him down, and I know this last guy's weak, so as soon as he pokes out, I'm able to just spray him down with Mida. That's some pretty good primary play on my part. So here I set up on top of A. There's the little box you can jump up on top of, and you get a pretty good line of sight on that sniping lane down in church. And a lot of times they're not expecting you to be there, so it's a really nice place to get an easy pick at the beginning of a round. This is kind of a longer clip because this is another one of those teams that like to they like to stay hidden and try to just hard scope and hope that one of us walked into their line of sight. We were a little too smart for that. This is another spot that I really like on Widow's Court. Is this spot up on top of the archway outside of church. It's another spot where they aren't really expecting you to be. They usually expect you to be behind the wall or in the archway or something like that. So finding those spots where people aren't really expecting you to snipe from is key to being a good sniper in trials. But we're just playing a little game of cat and mouse with these guys. We see them both over on that other side by the B archway and in the mid street. But these guys are kind of trying to be hide and seek world champions. He jumps up for a second, makes a grave mistake, and I end up doming him. And then I see the glint over on B, and I quickly drag my sight over that guy and get the headshot on him for the wrecking ball. Nice round for me there. Here I'm pushing up the stairs with my golden gun. I know that guy's going to be there because he's been there every round so far. That's another thing about this map is that there's some very predictable gameplay styles. His teammates, however, they split off from him. They end up trying to go do their own thing. Here my teammate, Nate, trying to hit the tether there, and by the fact that I, don't see anything in the kill feed, I know that he probably didn't get it. But I know this warlock up top, the first one that I killed, has a self-revive. So, I want to push over near him and just kind of stay as close to him as possible in case he decides to pop it. This Blade Dancer is just blinking around everywhere. He is a very slippery son of a bitch. But Nate is able to get a body shot on him to finish him off. And I know this self-revive is coming, so I just kind of walk right up here and boink, pop him right in the forehead with the no-scope. Give him the swift disagree. Here I'm pushing up on their heavy with my golden gun. Only one of them ended up staying for their heavy, but I knew he had a Nova Bomb, so you see I wanted to stay in the air as much as possible and stay far away from him as much as possible. So they smash one of my teammates and snipe the other one, but I'm able to get down the Smash Titan after he comes to challenge me up top. But their Bubble Titan ends up popping a bubble right on top of that body. So I know I can't protect that revive. I try to get the quick res snipe as they push out of the bubble, but I end up missing it by a hair. And so, I got to play a little defense here. Yes, I am using heavy ammo. I know, I'm terrible and all that, but a situation like this, you gotta do what you can. So I take down that Striker Titan as he comes to try to run at me, try to hit the shoulder charge on me. He must have ran out of it and just gotten the Storm Fist or something like that, because I was pretty hurt but not quite dead. I know this guy's still by stairs because my teammates are calling him out, and he's hard scoping over there. So I just throw this nade and kind of thread the needle a little bit. That pushes him back, but he gets tagged a little bit. I see him pushing back up. I get a few more shots on him, and then just as soon as I see him one shot, just jump up and finish him off. So this last clip is just a disgusting jump snipe I hit. Yeah.